Adico
Care.
Care. I'm Alison and I'm the registered manager with Adico Care.
Hello, I'm Claire and I'm in charge of recruitment at Adico Care.
Hello, I'm Sasha and I'm the supervisor for Adico Care.
So why do you think people choose to have Adico Care care for their families and themselves?
Well, I think probably because we're a small team, we're not a great big company, and the care that we provide is very personalised, tailored to each person. I think it's nice when you have a small team for our clients, they really get to know everybody, you know, and you make sure that everyone's introduced.
Yeah, carers are introduced
Yes.
on the first visit.
So we don't go in blind ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it starts really from the assessment
Yes.
of how we get to know people and the information that we gather right at the beginning to make sure that everything that we have is passed on to our staff before they actually have to undertake the first visit.
Yeah, I mean that can include interests, hobbies, you know, so that.
And matching the carers that we have to certain clients due to hobbies and interests. Yeah, I think as well recommendations from other people that we provided care to is one of the things that they do say about us, that we are very person-centred, not just with clients but also with our staff and how we look after them.
Yeah, for sure. I think, and that links up with when, you know, the recruitment process and making sure that we are recruiting people that are caring, they're compassionate, they're not afraid to speak out if they think something's wrong, and being sure that from the get-go we are transparent and we make sure that our staff are always
courageous.
Yeah, absolutely.
And committed to the role.
Yes,
It isn't an easy job.
No, it isn't.
At times, but 6 C's come into play.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we have really reliable staff, so you know you do get to know your sort of regular carer, and I think all of our staff are very conscious of how important it is that they are reliable for our clients. You know, it's sort of next level, isn't it, when you have a small care agency, because it feels like a family. It feels,
I agree.
you know, we're looking after people, but in a way that we would have our own family cared for. You know, and it goes.
Definitely choose Adico Care.
I would, yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah, and we are kind of a family rather than, we are a company of course, but we do treat people like family.
Yeah, for sure. Even beyond, you know, sometimes people only need care for a short time, but we do keep in touch, don't we? And check in and make sure that they're all right.
Yeah, and with bereaved relatives as well. The care just doesn't stop. We continue to make sure
because the families get used to us as well, so that's why we make phone calls after, you know, just to check on them to make sure they're okay, because when they're having care coming in like 4 times a day and then all of a sudden nothing
stops
and everything stops, it's good to.
I think as well that the fact that we're introducing care in hospital, because often people go to hospital and as busy as they are, they can't give 100% to every single patient that they have, so we are now offering that the care staff that the clients already know will visit them and make sure that they're taking care of their personal care, making sure that they're eating, and I think that takes the pressure off our partners in the NHS. You know, when we're going in and we're still looking after people, if that's what they choose that they would like. A lot of our clients' sons and daughters and granddaughters and grandsons work full time, and they don't have the time to take off to go and visit and to do all these things. So that's a service that we can offer, and I think it puts a lot of people's minds at rest.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, you go to the hospitals to carry out assessments before people return home. That's important, isn't it? Making sure things are in place.
Should be coming home. They've got the right equipment when they come home. I go and assess the equipment before they come out of hospital, just to make sure, you know, everything runs smoothly for when they come home.
So that reduces failed discharges. So sometimes somebody who's been in hospital might not get out of bed for a couple of days, and we need to make sure that the right equipment's at home for our staff to be able to care for these clients safely when they do come home. So that part of the job, the discharge from hospital part of your job, is very important.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I think also we need to think about back to the staff that we recruit right from the very beginning. Training is really important to us, isn't it? You know, we have a lot of staff that are trained in specialist topics, maybe dementia or diabetes, you know, and we go with, you know, the interests of our carers, and they can choose to develop themselves further.
And not just in specialist areas, but also the qualifications, NVQ, 2 and 3,
care certificate to start
care
with,
certificate level 1, and then 2 and 3, and support them through that, so that they are the best that they can be, and they're qualified to their ability.
And mostly people are keen to broaden their knowledge, and we partner with HCPA, who provide really great training. And then carry out a mandatory training each year. And I think we offer a lot of benefits to our staff as well, and we do retain staff, which is great, and great for our clients too. You know, we don't have sort of different people cut, you know, in and out and introducing new people. We do retain our staff. We have a really
I think that comes into the initial interview process that we have, that, you know, we're choosing the right staff for our company to match our values. And our ethos.
And we treat them pretty well as well.
The bonuses. I mean, we do give a lot of perks to our staff for paid MOT annually to help with their travel in the car, because domiciliary care is driving in the community. Also 45 pence per mile,
which is the
paid
highest
travel
rate.
time and the hourly rate. Lots of good benefits.
Birthday, Christmas
massages.
Yes, they were nice.
The perks.
And then Christmas get-togethers and
the Christmas lunch and the summer drinks. And lunches.
And an Easter egg.
That's good.
Easter coming up.
I think everybody likes that one. So I think that our staff feel like they're appreciated.
They're valued. Yes,
sure.
And we definitely value them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they provide a great service to our clients.
I think customers are very important, but staff are even more important. Because if you don't have the staff, you don't have the customers.
It's true, isn't it?
It is. I think that I'm taking that quote from Richard Branson.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not claiming it to be me.
But it's true. It is true. Yeah, for sure.
And this is Archie.
And this is Poppy.
Our little mascots for Adico.
And we use these little dogs to take round to some of our clients that used to have dogs but no longer do. And we do a little introduction and spend a little time having a cuddle. And they love it.
They're very well behaved.
Archie loves it.
Yes, Archie.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Archie's on our website. He's our meet and greet.
He is, for sure.
So Sasha, you also won an award for Adico Care, and it was the Outstanding Achievement in Home Care, which you beat over 30,000 care workers in the Hertfordshire area, and you came top. So you must have been proud.
Shocked, more than anything.
No, you do go above and beyond, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
No, that was great. Well, thank you for joining us today for a coffee and a chat, and hope you now know a little more about us and the services that we provide.
And if you would like us to care for you or a loved one, or you'd like to become part of our great team, please do give us a call.
You can always check us out on Instagram, Facebook, or our website.